because what you're saying is whether it's constantly comparing yourself to other people or having outsized expectations for where you are, or the power of being grateful and just stopping for a minute that you are where you are and that you can change your behaviors based on everything that you've shared with us today,
Yeah.
that's a foothold
Yeah.
to be able to work with. Like, how do we apply this to flip our mindset right away?
I remember reading the story many years ago about a family, husband, wife, and 2 or 3 kids, and their house burned down, burned completely to the ground. They lost everything. The house that they had grown up in and imagined their future being in. And when their house burned down, everyone is distraught and in tears. We lost everything. And the mom gathers everyone together and says, "Guys, everything that we need to be happy is right here. The 5 of us, this is all that any of us ever need to be happy. It's right here. We have each other. We lost everything material, but none of that mattered. Everything we have is right here." And I think there is some version of that in everybody's life, regardless of what your family situation is, that you have all the tools that you need right now to be as happy as you are capable of becoming. It's not to discount your problems. It's just that everything is the gap between expectations and reality. And you have those tools right now. And I think if you go out of your way to not compare yourself to what you don't have, but to appreciate what you do have, any level of life, I think you get a little bit closer to that feeling of what you're trying to get to, which is contentment. And rather than waking up and saying, "What don't I have and what hole is that going to fill?" You're waking up and being like, "Look, I'm pretty grateful for the control that I have over my emotions. I'm grateful for the hope that I have in the future. I'm grateful that I can control those thoughts without them being dictated by society and move ahead from there."
I love it. It's also a way to double down on what you are capable of doing once you get out of your own way.
Right.
Morgan, if the person who's listening wants to change the story they tell themselves about money, what is the story that you would say, this is what you should say to yourself from this point forward?
Money can make you happier. Having more money, spending more money can make you happier, just not in the way that you probably think and not as much as you probably think. That you can use it as a tool to live a better life. And that is a great thing. It can also be much more commonly a yardstick of status to measure yourself against others by. We've repeated that multiple times because I think it's the most important thing today in this
Hmm.
era about money is that because it's so easy to measure, it's so easy to quantify. And our society has made it so that that is the level of success, that your net worth is equal to your self worth. And it's obviously a broken and damaging story. And once you exercise controlling your expectations, controlling your emotions, being having gratitude for what you do have, I think that's the ultimate wealth for me. It's not necessarily about what your net worth is. It's your ability to control what you think and be grateful for what you do have.
If the person who's spent this time together with us takes one action today from everything that you've shared, what do you think the most important thing to do coming out of this conversation?
Realize that other people are not thinking about you as much as you are.
Hmm.
That you and your goals are often attached to wanting to impress other people, but they're not paying attention because they are busy worrying about themselves. That's the first step to controlling your expectations. Once you can control your expectations, you get much closer to what I think the ultimate goal is, which is being content with your money.
Well, the most important thing for me right now is to thank you. You and your work have made a huge difference in my life. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for what you do. And thank you for being here with us today. Thank you for making the time to listen to something that is going to improve your financial life. He talked a lot about independence. And what I heard in that was freedom. And when you apply the simple things that he told you to do, I promise you, you're not only going to gain more independence, you are going to feel freer. And one more thing, in case no one else tells you this, as your friend, I wanted to be sure to tell you that I love you and I believe in you and I believe in your ability to create a better life. There's no doubt in my mind, if you and I apply everything that Morgan taught us today, we will create and we will live a better life.